All right, boys, we are nearly done. First Saturday rub of the year.
Yes,
I've been
been a good
very
show,
good.
Jim.
Damo's been good. Bernard's already gone.
He's no good.
And Fats, well, only just.
Gold Coast races.
And we absolutely declared you a fraud off the top, and you are.
Where's Bern?
I don't know
Yeah,
where
no, he's
Bern's
gone, Bern. He's
Bern's
taken
gone
off.
already.
He's taken off. Jackie Heverin has confirmed it.
Yeah.
Fraudulent fat.
Yep.
I was asked, Jim.
Oh!
They wanted to see me. The coach and the players, they all wanted to see Fat out on court.
Lots of talk this week, for very good reason, about the passing of the iconic Dennis Cometti.
Yes.
I said on air earlier, Damo, Richie Benno, Dennis Cometti, the only two broadcasters in my time universally adored. Mm-hmm. Never heard a bad word said about either of them for very good reason.
No, well, I can speak to the Dennis part of that, Jim, and that is that he was just a man of class, wasn't he? And that was, I mean, everyone had their reflections this week, and they were all to 100% positivity, but it was just the good bloke nature that I always loved about Dennis. I mean, you can rattle off literally dozens of great calls he made, but it was just behind the scenes that I always felt that he was at his very best.
No doubt about that. Very generous on air. Gave everyone all the time they needed.
Exactly. And he had the voice.
Oh, yeah.
He just had the voice, but a really good fella, a really good bloke.
So just as he was winding up with us,
Yep.
and of course on the 7 Network, he joined us, I think it was back in about 2020. Wilbur, you got the thumbs up there. 2020, did an interview with us on the Saturday Rub, and I remember it being great because he was so relaxed. He was happy to answer any questions, and I thought, as a great mark of respect for this superb man, we would replay that interview for you. So here is, from 2020, Dennis Cometti.
There goes Palmer, who kicks it out of bounds on the full. How could anyone be that uncut? And why isn't it a mark? 25. Good pick-up, Graham. In trouble, the old stripper Graham.
It's quite romantic, actually, this time of the day, isn't it?
Steady on, Bruce. Bruce. Rocker comes to it. Well, Rocker, like my wife driving, needs a fair bit of lane. Wilson, like a cork in the ocean over his head. And that ball was like room service. He attracts the crowd. They're hanging off him. It's like a conga line out there. That was magical. A work of art. Well, for weight, dare we say it, centimetre perfect, centimetre perfect. Thanks very much.
The great Dennis Cometti, of course, been a part of the Triple M family for a long time, but has been the numero uno when it comes to calling our game on television for the best part of 40 years. And he joins us now on the line from Perth. Comet, welcome and congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Richly deserved.
Thanks very much, Jim. Nice to talk with you all.
Hey, Dennis, congratulations. Welcome to the club.
Oh, no.
It's an exclusive club, so welcome to it. We're having a bit of a chat with JB and BT in regards to who they looked up to when they were, I guess young commentators. Although BT reckons he's been in it for now 57 years. But was there anyone that you looked up to and or copied, or were you just yourself all the way through?
Well, strange what happened. I sort of went to a football match in 1957, the first game I ever went to. Polly Farmer actually was playing in it. And I picked the team that won the game, East Fremantle, as my team. Now, geographically, that was a terrible mistake because they were 25 kilometres away and my old man wouldn't take me there every week. So as a result, I listened on the radio a lot. WA callers were very good at the time. A fellow called Oliver Drake Brockman, Frank Sparrow, names not known to people in the East, but they were wonderful to listen to, and I stole a lot from them in those early days. In 68, I was working as a disc jockey and playing league football at the time. And
what were you spinning? What were you spinning?
My head was spinning. I was just strutting around Perth to be seen. It didn't matter what happened, I just turn up, they were the days. It was all downhill after that.
And go on.
I was just going to follow up with that, Dennis. You went into great detail. I love that chat I had with you, and you were talking about Bill. Your question you asked about what was he spinning. Yeah. You had a soft spot for the up and coming bands at the time, Den. The Rolling Stones
and the Beatles.
Yeah.
Up and coming's a bit rough. They had a lot.
but you were playing top 40 at the time. You were still playing footy.
6KY.
That's right, yeah, 6KY. What were we? I think we were the 12-10 men or something. It was quite outstanding what we did. It was an exciting time because it was supposed to kill television. And radio rediscovered itself with the help of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. So it was great to be part of, but very insecure job. I think I got a gold watch for being at one place, I reckon, 3 months. And it wasn't my idea for me to leave.
And you mentioned Polly Farmer there, Dan. You came across to Melbourne to pursue your radio career on 3DB, and that also led you to spend a few weeks under E.J. Whitten at the Bulldogs.
That's true, and I could never understand that because I hadn't played for 2 years. But then there was a clearance wrangle. I was strutting again when that happened because it meant I didn't have to play and I was getting publicity. But I don't know how that came about. It was very strange because, as I say, I hadn't played much in Perth leading up to my going to Melbourne. I went exclusively for the job, and it was the night shift. So EJ would walk out. I got him very well, and he was a good bloke. And he would wander out to take training, and I was leaving to go to work. And I think he thought, this is not going to work. Yeah, I've been lucky in some respects. And look, I love the game. I'm sort of imbued in the game. I did a lot of cricket commentating and probably could have done either. They didn't lend themselves to both when I was at the ABC. And I did some with Jim's dad, who was a great cricketer in his own right, as was Jim.
No, thank you. No question.
Well, absolutely.
Always been a discerning judge, Cometti.
Is that about the father or the son?
No, well, it's definitely the old man. Hey, I was in Perth, of course, back in the day when you, for a very dyed-in-the-wool Claremont man, made the grave error of taking on the senior coach of West Perth, a team we detested. Universally known back then, Dan, as the Garlic Munchers over in Perth. But you had good success there too. Got them into the final series.
You're being very kind. I think we had one good year, but I was an average coach at best. But I've got the figures to prove it. I won 32, lost 32, and drew 1. But I got to tell you about the one. It was funny. We were playing Mel Brown's team. Not so funny. It won't be amusing, but it was funny.
Yes.
I've never seen this happen in footy before. So we're playing Brownie's team, and they kick a goal that puts them a goal in front with 20 seconds to go. Ball goes back to the centre, and they've got too many men in the centre square. We get it out, take a mark, kick a goal, draw. Couldn't have happened to a better bloke. Nothing, Brown, if you're listening. Cop that.
Yeah. Triple M the rub. We're talking to Dennis Cometti now.
Not even close, Bill. Not even close.
Bill,
People take you on. I love it.
It's richer. Bring it up from your sort of your
well,
belly
I
button.
can't. I'm
Your
not.
guts.
I haven't got the balls or whatever you got. Your favourite saying. Your favourite saying, because we love them all and we take them off now, and even Jim and Brian, they copy you. Centimetre perfect and like a cook in the ocean.
Centimetre perfect is pathetic, really, isn't it?
It is. It's just a saying that anyone could have gone with, D.
There used to be inch perfect, and I just changed it. I went sort of from imperial.
What was the one about Andrew McLeod when you thought you were very happy with yourself, you're chuffed, and no one gave you anything?
Yeah, nothing at all. Now, it was I've got to remember this now. It was a game at the Adelaide Oval. It might have been even a showdown.
Yeah.
And they get a bloke down in a tackle and they won't let him get up, and McLeod had the football. And I wanted to join my two art forms together, having been a disc jockey, as we mentioned, and a football caller, and I decided that the umpire was telling him, hey, you get off McLeod. But I looked around at no one even sort of blinked an eye, and I thought, well, they almost stormed out the back.
I hope that wasn't JB or I doing the game with you, Dennis.
Well, no, I wish it was Wayne Carey by the sounds of that.
I like it, Dennis. I liked everything you did. What about players? Was there any particular player that you're coming up to call and thought, I just can't wait to watch this guy play?
Nathan Bassett was one. Clive Waterhouse was another, and you know.
That's why you asked it.
That's good company to be in. I've even got Bassett's boots in my study. He sent me his coloured boots. One day he took
Nathan,
he took 22
we're talking
marks.
about Nathan Bassett.
What did Fred do that excited you?
What?
What did
What's
Fred
his
do
name?
that excited you?
Fred.
Well, he took about 22 marks one day, and I was sort of. I said something about him, sort of, because he was a weird sort of cat, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I like those guys who are weird, you know. And bugging me dead, the footy boots arrived in the mail. The very boots he was wearing, and I thought, what a suck.
Hey, then Melbourne, Perth, Melbourne, it happened for years and years and years. How well did they know you on the flights? How well did you know them on the flights?
And where'd you sit?
And how many flights did you take? And where did you sit?
For 1A.
No, 1A is the sort of rookie mistake because they're all coming to and from the, yeah, exactly. So as a result, I was way down the back, but on the same side, but not too far back.
How many flights do you reckon you did, Dennis?
Oh, mate, honestly, I couldn't tell you. And, of course, there was the cricket before that. I mean, Jim will remember as a boy, we used to go away a lot because there was little cricket played in WA. So they were longer stints away, too, because in those days, certainly the one-dayers, when they came in, were played midweek, so you couldn't come home. And I spent a lot of time living on the East Coast, and it was great credit to my family. My wife has got a lot to be thankful for. No, I've got a lot to be thankful for with my wife.
Yes,
that's
just
a story about my wife before I go. Not saying I have to go. But
no, you're winding us up, right?
She was the boss's secretary at 6KY when I was so hot, spinning those platters that mattered. And anyway, I was down to play in the first game of 1969. I got hurt in the finals the previous year, and I was making a bit of a comeback. And I hadn't given as much time to rehab as I should have over the summer months. Anyway, I took it to the footy. It was at Claremont, Jim. We were playing Claremont.
Oh, it would have been a tough afternoon.
Mossy's first game, I remember. I remember looking in the paper that morning, and there was a Moss in the back pocket. I thought, who's this schmo? I'm going to have a good day today. Anyway, the day didn't go that well because I sat my wife on the bank at Claremont Oval. Jim will remember it well.
Oh, yes.
She had a rug and a book. It was nice and sunny, and I sat her there and went off and did the stuff and came out with the team. Did my hammy again in the warm-up. So I hobble off. I've gone in the warm-up, you see. So after the game, Polly comes and he talks to the boys. It's a draw. The game's a draw. And Polly's talking, and I didn't want to hear him. I didn't play at all, so I want to shoot through. And eventually I get away, and I'm walking around, and my wife is one of the very few people on the outer side sitting on the rug, so still reading a book. And she looks up, and I'm trying not to put a limp, I've done the hammy again. And she looks up, and bless her, she said, "You played very well today." And I thought, this is the woman I'm going to marry.
I love it. Hey, tell us about the time Matty Scarlett I think he was over there playing for Australia in the Ireland series, and he just barged into your house.
Knocked on the door.
He had what was it, Bizzle? It was Bizzle from Melbourne.
Clint Bizzle.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I'd been overseas and I got home about 2 in the morning. And at about 6 in the morning, there's this rap on the front door. The bloke over the road was from Melbourne. And I thought these must have been schmoes. He was playing for East Perth, and I knew there was a party going on when I got out of the car. They're making a bit of noise, and I thought they were just schmoes from East Perth. I just sent them away. I'm busy. I'm trying to have a sleep, boys. Piss off.
I love it, mate. And my favourite of all the players that you used to call, just because I love the way you said his name, was Steve Malaxos. So as we let you go, give us a bit of play, Den, that Steve Malaxos is involved in, please.
Malaxos gets the ball. Malaxos, how's that?
Malaxos.
Hey, well done. I don't think there's a person involved in footy that wouldn't be chuffed for you, and it's a very, very worthy inclusion into our Hall of Fame.
Great to talk to you guys. Thanks very much for all of that.
Vale, the great Dennis Cometti.